Warning: the following video clip contains strong language and has therefore been rated 18 plus by the YouTube NECCA. Viewer discretion is advised. If for any reason a person under the age of 18 overhears this video, please proceed with caution. Call the helpline 0800 My Kid Heard a Swear. Wash their mouth immediately with soap and await further assistance.
No.
No. Louis says that he's hanging out with dinosaurs and whatnot. So.
Is that what we're gonna say? What are we gonna say? At this point, we gotta stop saying things for Edgar because he just never here anyway.
I mean,
at that point, we have to have a reason why he's here.
I still have hope for Edgar to be here.
It's been 3 or 4 episodes already into the season and he's not showed up.
But Edgar is taking his ballet lessons right now, so.
This is stupid.
We'll get him to come next week because I might not be here next week.
Why? Where are you going?
I just said Baltimore, Tim.
All right.
You're not coming back from there, I hope you know.
I know. That's why I'm saying. This is why I say Tim doesn't remember things I say.
Have you been
I
baptized?
told you this 3 times. Yeah, I think I have.
All right.
No, I just
double check because you're.
No,
not
it's just
coming
that I
back.
don't care to pay attention.
So then,
As bad as it sounds, I just didn't care to pay attention to it. But yeah. So,
all right then.
anyways, all
Isn't he
right.
doing something else?
Huh?
Ben is doing something else on DC.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. So, what is up, everyone? This is episode 3 of Uncensored Reviews.
Is it 4?
Is it 4?
Episode 3.
Oh, it's 3. I'm
It's
an idiot.
3.
Right? That's right. Because we filmed 2 on the same day.
Yeah, listen to our director there.
Filipino film crew.
So this is episode 3 of Uncensored Reviews season 2, as you guys can tell.
As you can tell.
As you guys can tell, Louis looks a little bit different. He looks a little whiter and taller.
Blonder too.
So apparently, Eugenio's nickname should be the replacer from now on. He replaces
I'm
everyone
not.
who's
I'm just
not
absorbing them slowly.
here.
You're Kirby.
Once I take their spot, they never come back. You know.
You're curvy. You're essentially curvy. So, yeah, Louis is not here because he has some family matters that needs to take care of. So it's nothing too serious, but
He got roped into something.
that's the only thing that we could say. Like, he has family matters to take care of. It's nothing bad or anything. So if you see Louis, don't give him your condolences or anything. He's fine.
His family is fine too.
Yeah, his families are fine too. Or are they?
I mean,
He has family matters that he has to do.
well, you just put air quotes on that. I can literally mean anything.
Yep.
Especially since you've already set out the rumor that he's involved in a
Well,
lot.
Louis is a man of mystery. So.
He is a man of mystery, man.
That's what makes him so, you know.
So Louis is not here, so you guys can tell that Matt's still here and Eugenio's still here, and I'm still here. Huh?
What's that supposed to mean? Matt's still here. I'm worried now.
Eugenio asking me if I have...
And he's setting up so you can actually see him in frame this time.
Eugenio's asking me if I have life insurance and everything.
I don't, so don't kill my
Watch what happens next week's episode. It's just Eugenio. It's like, yep, it's just me now.
It's just me with the headphones and Matt on the side. Like, yep, this is me now.
Slowly but surely, like, you have this look in your face, like you're next.
No, I can't kill Matt.
Because technically he was here at the
No,
start.
I was originally here.
Okay, no, yeah, you were originally there, and then you
Kevin
moved here,
booted me over here
and then
because Edgar wasn't here.
and then he's not
Kevin's
here.
gone.
And then he's gone, and then now
And
he's
now I'm
gone.
here.
And he's slowly
And he-
taking over the show.
No, I can't take out Matt.
At the last,
He's too valuable.
at the last episode, it's just Eugenio himself. He's like, "Welcome to episode 8."
Maybe that's what we need. That's what we need to like break through like a bigger audience.
Yeah, you know,
Just Eugenio?
Yeah.
maybe.
Good
Maybe.
idea, bro.
Maybe.
It's just like me and my multiple
Little
personalities.
Aquaman. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd rather be Booster Gold though.
So we have a couple of announcements that what the? Okay, something happened there. So sorry. So there's a couple of announcements that we need to let everyone know. One is the online store will be coming up online this Wednesday at 6 a.m. So at 6 a.m. our MCC shop online will be up and running. So there is a good chance that like I said, Matt's still here because he might be just doing some online stuff. We'll also introduce you guys to Christian Garcia, who's going to be helping us out in here for deliveries and same day deliveries and taking care of all your online stuff.
Oh, you already announced deliveries, that's right.
Yeah, we do next day deliveries. We're the only ones doing next day deliveries now.
Same day or
Same day. Sorry, same day. Same day. Sorry, I said next day. Yeah.
You're on the same page.
Same day delivery. So Christian's gonna be doing same day deliveries. Keep in mind that's gonna be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We might record something very special on Thursday in terms of how our online store works and what to expect. But I know there's quite a handful of you that's already making your profile there. I've seen there's at least a dozen there already, so get ready, bro. So there's a dozen of people there that's already getting ready and getting set for our online store. All of our subscribers, you guys pretty much have received a text from us this Wednesday. Keep in mind, go back in that text that you have this Wednesday because it includes your online code, so that if you order online, you will still receive your subscriber and pull list member benefits. So keep a watch on that. So we'll get more information on that as we go along. There's probably a little bit more information on Tuesday, but definitely on January 24th at 6 a.m. our online store will go online, and now you can actually download on your app. If you have the Android app, our store app, you'll be able to order things online through there too as well. Our Apple app will be coming online at the end of this month. Me and Edgar were actually looking into just polishing everything up in there for the Apple, but for the Apple app. But if you guys are interested, we do have the Apple app downloaded on the store phone, so you're more than welcome to ask us so you can see what it looks like. Another announcement is that what did we talk about? Oh yeah. So the other announcement is that we had an idea that sounded somewhat ridiculous, but it became really awesome.
It's a pipe dream.
Yeah. So we may, as days come along, we may make a major announcement by the end of next month or on Valentine's Day.
Hey.
Oh. So on Valentine's Day, we might make that announcement. But essentially, just to give you guys a hint of what that is, we are thinking of doing wedding ceremonies here at the store. So if you guys have been to our store, you see how big the store is. There's a lot of space in here, and we're thinking of actually doing wedding ceremonies in here. We'll have packages for you guys.
Ceremonies in general, though.
What's that?
Ceremonies in general.
Ceremonies in general. So
Bar mitzvahs.
Bar mitzvahs.
Bad mitzvahs.
Okay, so wedding ceremonies for humans. How's that?
Yeah.
There you go.
I could become a rabbi.
Yeah. We'll get that work.
So
I'll go to temple, be like,
so that is one big announcement that we might do on Valentine's Day. We give you guys a package on what's happening. If that is going to be coming to fruition, we're just kind of bouncing off ideas. But the one idea that we had, and it was actually a pretty good idea, not much people know, I didn't even know until last week, is Eugenio here is
a certified, I can cert a wedding officiator. I'm a
there you go.
Wedding officiator.
Eugenio is a certified.
I'm also a certified priest on an online church, so I can hold all sorts of religious ceremonies.
So this man has been going to this store for like 6-7 months now, and I had no idea that this man could actually marry anybody he wants.
It's not anybody.
Like literally.
We need to have witnesses. Like there's a whole thing we gotta do, but we need at least 4 people. We need a wedding officiator, 2 people getting married, and at least 1 witness.
Okay, so
we need papers from the county clerk's office.
Okay.
And once we sign that off, they're legally married.
Okay, so
it has to be consensual.
So technically, you can marry anybody. Okay.
If they choose, yes.
If they choose to, okay.
If they choose so.
So unbeknownst to you guys in here, we have our director in here, which is Rachel in the back in the camera there, and we also have one more person that's actually a regular here. Her name is Karina. She's in the background too as well, watching. So technically, our director Rachel and Karina are witnesses.
Yes.
And me and Matt are together. Technically, you could marry us right now.
The thing is, I'm not sure how the law works when you're already married, but it's possible.
It's
very possible. It's very possible. if we claim it like you're a Mormon or something like that, we can get that going.
So if I hold his hands and then you just do the sign of the cross.
It's a little harder.
Married.
It's religiously married. It's different from married under the court of law.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. So
yeah, we can get that going though. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. So Eugenio is a officiator. He can officiate any wedding. So
wedding vow renewals. Et cetera,
wedding vow renewals, everything.
Funerals. That's a bit morbid.
We're not doing funerals.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But I can
That's
do
morbid,
funerals,
man. So there you go. So Eugenio
of
is
multiple religions, not just
yeah.
your
So
Protestant.
so there you go, guys. So if you choose to, there you go. Eugenio can definitely officiate your wedding. So we are working towards something that too as well. Also, unbeknownst to this, guys, we just made up this plan yesterday. I was gonna tell you today. On Valentine's Day. We will have something very special for everybody. Valentine's Day is on the Wednesday. That's also a free new comic book day. So what's going to happen is that we will be selling dozen roses in here. If you purchase anything $50 or more, you get a free dozen rose, or you can get a dozen rose for $10. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad, right? So that will be for Valentine's Day, but more information to come. But our main topic this week is what happened a few days ago with Michael Bendis. So now that Michael Bendis is fully with DC Comics, we now found out what Mr. Michael Bendis will be doing, and he is going to be writing majority of Action Comics 1000. To me, I think it's okay.
I'm not mad about it.
I'm not mad about it, but yet I'm not overwhelmed. Does that make sense?
It's just whatever.
Yeah, does that make sense? I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not really excited. I would rather that somebody else does it. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, the thing about him is when he first signed to DC or whatever, he left Marvel, we had most of what we said, what we really hope to do is just to revitalize an old character, bring him back to relevancy.
Yeah.
Or to like create his own new character.
Yeah.
Like Gerard Way, is that how you pronounce his name? Gerard Way did with Young Animals.
He's always gonna correct you.
Yeah, he did with Young Animals. So, like we were hoping, because he's done stuff before, like he did the Miles Morales.
Yeah.
He's done other. He brought back the old X-Men to the past. To the Bendis.
Michael Bendis.
I haven't talking about Gerard Way.
No. Gerard Way created Young Animal. Like,
Yeah.
he did his own thing. So what I was hoping,
And he brought back Doom Patrol.
and he thought about Doom Patrol and stuff. So like what I thought was going to be, at least what I wanted, or what I hoped for, was that he'd use him as like a big writer, a big name in the industry to like bring back an old character that hasn't been relevant for a little bit, or create his own thing. But he's just doing Action Comics 1000. Like even if Bendis didn't join DC, someone important was gonna write.
But do you
Action
think?
Comics 1000? Like,
Do you think that he should start? Like it was a right move for DC for him to start Action Comics 1000?
no.
Michael Bendis?
Why not? I mean, why? There's no reason not
He's
to.
a big name. It's a big
name.
event.
Yeah, but this is also the same person that actually made.
Has he ever written Superman before?
Huh?
Has he ever written Superman before? They should have.
Yes?
Yes.
No, written?
Written.
Oh, written. No, he was been with Marvel for 15 years.
Yeah, so like they should have brought for Action Comics 1000. In my opinion, you should have gotten like one of the really old writers, one of the very iconic Superman writers to write Action Comics 1000.
Well,
No?
that's well.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, Dan Jurgens is also writing it too as well.
I mean, yeah, but he's not writing the majority.
No, I
It's
understand.
implied
yeah.
that his name would get top billing on the Action Comics.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
See,
Action Comics 1000 should be
What does it
created by Jerry Siegel, Joe Shuster. Is that
Yeah.
correct? And in big letters, or at least in the fucking
Yeah.
cover, just because those are the creators. They're iconic.
Yeah.
That's where it stems from.
What doesn't excite me is that Bendis' writing style. Okay, this is the man who literally created the Ultimate Universe.
He also wrote it. I think he also wrote Marvel
So
Apes.
to a lot of people, because of that, he's the Antichrist.
Also, wasn't he the one that also wrote Marvel Apes?
I don't
To
remember.
A lot of people, the Ultimate
I don't remember.
Universe is garbage.
Yeah, well, he's known as the Great One. So technically,
I assume there's a cult for him and a cult against him because
yeah. No, there is. Not a lot of people. It's kind of like the guy who created Deadpool.
I'm not sure what his name
Man, I
is.
forgot his name.
I mean, isn't there a...
Oh man, I forgot his name. I'm blanking out. But anyways, can you see it from there? Deadpool. Anyways, while Matt, while Matt is actually finding out who created Deadpool, for some reason we're blanking
Sorry,
out in
guys.
here.
I don't mean to offend anybody.
Yeah, it's like the person who created Deadpool. I mean, there's a cult following for him, and there is also a following that doesn't like him.
That's
They
just
like
for the characters too.
yeah, they
Every
like
single
they like
comic
Deadpool,
book.
but they don't like him.
The most relevant ones too. It's just like people like the character, people hate the character.
Exactly, right? So
Everything in comics, there's two
Yeah.
camps where people hate it, people love it. It's like everything that was created in the 90s. Too many pockets, too extremely hated.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, it was so wild, it was crazy, I love it.
yeah, so essentially it's like that. So I mean, with Bendis, Matt's hell bent on finding out who it is now. He just literally left. He's like, nope, fuck it, I'm gonna find out who it is. So I'm not too excited about Bendis actually writing. Huh? Leafield. That's it. Layfield. Oh
Some
man.
name.
That's it, Layfield. What? There you go. So, Layfield has a following too as well, and there's also people against him. But in my opinion, do you really want someone whose writing style is almost for teens to actually write Action Comics 1000?
He can
1000.
write a good Teen Titans.
I mean, Action Comics has been like a sitcom for a while.
Like the best person, like I agree with him. The best people to actually write Action Comics 1000 is like
A legacy writer.
like a Neil Adams or like a Dan Jurgens.
Even like Jim Lee. Like Jim Lee isn't very like
Yeah.
associated with Superman, but it's like Jim Lee doesn't
Yeah.
write often.
Stan Lee even wrote.
Stan Lee wrote. There's a whole universe in the DC multiverse created just for Stan Lee, where it's called True Believers, or something like that, where he reimagined every character's origin in DC Comics.
Yeah, and remember that iconic thing with the Spider-Man and Superman? Like he actually literally wrote Superman 2 as well. I mean, like even Stan Lee should actually write.
I don't know if he
something-
should write, but
No, like a piece, like a big piece.
oh, like a little note or something.
Like
yeah.
anybody but Michael Bendis. That's what I'm saying.
Not every but Michael Bendis, just worse people.
But there's
Than Pitt,
better.
but
There's
it's just
better.
like,
There's
There's
better.
better options. He's not the
there's-
worst option.
No,
Like,
he's
I'm
not.
not mad that he's writing it. I'm just, you know? I'm not mad. They should have just gotten
Because you
someone-
gotta look at it this way. This is Action Comics 1000.
It's the first
okay?
ever comic book to hit 1,000.
You are like literally everyone who's watching this. You are alive to actually witness a very first 1000 issue ever in history, and you're putting Bendis in it. I mean, come on, man. Like you're not putting someone iconic who
When you
was
put
still
it like
alive.
that, I understand.
Well, but it's not that Bendis is iconic. It's just he isn't attached to Superman. At least not yet. Maybe in the future he will. But it's like Stan Lee and Spider-Man, or Dan Slott and Spider-Man, right? Like if anniversary hits, like you put that guy on it, right? Like
It's the same
like
thing.
Frank Miller and Batman. If Frank
Yeah.
Miller, if there's a Batman anniversary edition
Yeah.
or whatever for 1,000 issues,
Yeah.
like Frank Miller would be a good option. to
Well,
write.
that's what I'm saying.
or Grant Morrison,
So essentially the next
or Jim Lee himself.
so-
well, drawing.
yeah.
drawing
So
it, yeah.
something that relates to
something that relates to the character.
something that relates to Action Comics 1000 is that the next 1000 issue is Detective Comics. It's going to be
Yeah.
next year, right?
If like
So who's going to write that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, listen, DC's still has like. They can get maybe Scott Snyder. I mean, he's not the best choice, but he's a good choice
No,
for anniversary edition of.
As of right now,
As of right now, he's a good
as of
choice.
right now for Action,
I prefer for Detective Comics Grant Morrison because he hasn't really written Batman.
He's
in a little
right.
bit.
I agree with him. Grant
I
Morrison.
enjoyed Grant Morrison, my favorite Batman writer. He created Batman Inc. one of my favorite things ever in
Grant
comic book
Morrison.
history.
Yeah, Grant Morrison. Oh,
But even then, like
Brian Azzarello.
Brian Azzarello,
Brian
they can get Frank Miller. I wouldn't be mad at.
Yeah. So-
it's like someone iconic that's associated with writing
Yeah. Right.
Batman
Yeah,
or
like
Detective Comics. My
yeah,
bad.
freaking The Dark Knight Returns.
The Dark Knight
with,
Returns, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Frank Miller, like it's one of the most iconic pieces of.
which is something that
Even then, like even Alan Moore, if you can get Alan
Yeah.
Moore on Detective Comics 1000, Jesus Christ, that'd be crazy. That'd be insane.
man, if Alan Moore
So
actually writes them, it's not gonna be bad. You know what
No,
I
if
mean?
they can get Alan Moore to write, but Alan Moore's not gonna write.
So essentially, we were helping out customers, obviously, guys. So that's what we do here. Even though we're doing a podcast, we still help out customers. So no, I'm not
Even
too.
then, if Stan Lee wrote Action Comics, I wouldn't be too happy about it.
I'm not too mad.
I'd be like, at first I'd be like, oh, Stan Lee's ready, but then I'd be like, but
Yeah.
Stan Lee's Marvel. Like, even if he wrote something for DC, it wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not too mad. It's just that it's
I'm not
just
mad. It's just someone. It could have been someone better.
yeah, it could be better.
It's like 1,000, like
You know what's up, right? This is unprecedented. It's only episode 3, and we vowed.
We've hit our goal.
We hit our
We agree
goal.
on something.
We agree on something.
Lewis just had to leave, and we all agree on
Lewis is
something.
not here. We agree. No, Lewis and
Oh, I
Kevin.
thought it was the goal of the likes.
No. Lewis, he got so excited. He's like, what?
My eyes lit up. I was like,
What? No, look, it's for some reason Lewis, Kevin, and Edgar are not here.
Half of us aren't here, so the other
Okay,
half
so
can't agree.
technically we hit half of it.
Yeah.
Okay, we hit half of it. Okay, so
Watch Edgar say something really.
like I said,
Stanley would be great on Superman.
yeah, like I said, if we agree on everything, we're gonna make it short. So I mean, technically, this is a very short cast. I got nothing. We agreed on something. I literally got nothing. This is literally 10 minutes long. I got like what 2-3 announcements and that's it.
I mean, we can fill this up with filler. if
With
you
what?
want.
Oh well. Anyways,
We can keep talking. I don't know.
social sciences.
Social science.
Okay, that's it. No,
Biology.
we agreed on something. We're ending this now. So go ahead and hit that like button, hit that comment button too as well. Let us know what you guys think. But until next time, definitely
Do we have
just
a
let me know.
question? No.
Peace out, guys.